morning viewers, of which I may not have any. That's interesting. My controller's plugged in, but it's not actually doing anything. Okay. So for some reason this morning my controller doesn't want to play with Lego Batman. Why not? Oh dear. Oh well. Basically because of my Origin access subscription, I've got access to some of the old Lego Batman games. I thought I'd go a bit retro again, have a play. Let's see if it picks up everything this time. It's been a long time since I've really got into the Lego games. I sort of gave up with the Lego games back, I don't know. I think I played the Harry Potter ones on the PS3. And I think after that, it sort of died a bit. I think there's only so much you can really do with the Lego games. I mean, I know there was a. I think I did play through the Lego Movie game a couple of Christmases back, but I don't really remember it, so it kind of made that much of an impression on me. Oh, I should have left the intro going. Oh, this doesn't look too weird on the on Twitch. One downside of this is that I've been running Twitch, and well, currently I'm running at 2K on my monitor, and this game is a lot less than HD. I would have thought it should play at HD, but didn't seem to want to play. And this is from a lot earlier on in the Lego game franchise, where you never used to get actual dialogue. It was just, and gestures and pointing. Worked for me at the time. I mean, I actually quite like that. So this isn't nearly as sophisticated as I think it was Lego Batman 3, where you've got the sort of open world Gotham that you drive around in. This is the first Batman video game. I ought to look up the dates on these, because I think the first... This was either the first Lego game we played on the Wii. The other one I remember playing on the Wii was Lego Indiana Jones, which was brilliant. Fortunately, that's not on Origin. If it's on anything, I think it's on Xbox Game Pass, which I have actually installed on my Xbox. So might play that using Twitch on the actual Xbox. So if you're vaguely interested in that, stay tuned. And I'll have a go at that in one morning. One thing that I do remember from all the Lego games is it's smashy and collects absolutely everything that's shiny. So it must collect all of the studs and must smash anything that's made of Lego. Kill the rat. Reason for collecting all these sodding studs is that at the end of the game, well, during the game you get various pickups, and there's some like upgrades which mean you can get more studs or multiply the amount of studs that you get, and get other little tweaks and game aids. I can't remember what some of them were. I do remember the stud multipliers though, which were very handy. Now, I can't remember where, either on the Xbox or on Origin, they've got Lego Star Wars. I think it might be on here, and I have actually already installed it. Let's have a quick look after I've just got these studs. Let's just pause that. Did I download Lego Star Wars? And I've got it somewhere. This is through Origin. No, it must be on the Xbox. So that's another one that I will almost certainly be playing on a retro session, because that was bloody brilliant. Right, so let's just go over some of the basics of Lego games if you haven't ever seen a Lego game, which is doubtful. So you've got these little Lego anthropomorphic, oh shit, Lego characters, and you've got some basic, very basic moves. So X on the controller is beat someone up, or you can hold B and sort of do a grapple attack. Now that's not nearly as interesting in Lego Batman as it is in Lego Star Wars, where as Chewbacca you can rip people's arms off, which I was really quite enjoyed. Must get all the studs. But with the Y button, you can, oh great dumbass, you can swap players. So there's always 2 players, 2 characters, and by hitting Y you can jump between the 2. The reasoning behind the jumping between the 2 is that quite a lot of the time you will have to use the abilities of each of your different characters to achieve things. If you're near a bunch of Lego bits that need to be assembled, holding B down builds the thing, whatever it might actually be. Holding X also lets you, at least in this game, use a ranged attack, which you can target things. I think that does work in almost all the Lego games, if there's a ranged weapon that you've got available. Now, what have I missed? Oh no, I've got to go up there to get it. So you can get into these vehicles, but sometimes there's not a lot of point in getting into the vehicles. What the hell? in the Batman games, you've got these things that Batman or Robin can stand on that changes them into different different suits. The suits are important. So in this case, you can lay explosives which blow up the shiny metal objects. When you got these, 2 out of 5s, there was always various collectibles in the Lego games, which if you get all of them, you'll get some bonus. Sometimes it's I forget what generally you get, but usually it's studs or things like the red bricks. Or it unlocks things like the little sort of satellite doohickeys, like these things. I can't get into there, and almost always in the Lego games, it's because you can play. You get once you've finished playing level, you unlock free play on the level. And when you unlock free play, instead of being limited to these characters and these suits, you can play any of the characters you've unlocked in the so far in the game. That includes the bad guys, and you're not limited to the whatever the bomb suit is. I think it's called this suit that Batman's wearing now that can blow things up. And it means you've got access to the abilities of the characters that you've unlocked, and you're able to play during these free play sessions, which includes the bad guy abilities, which sometimes you need to be able to get into certain places on the map. So there's various doors and things that I can't open at the moment, but later on, once I've played through several of the maps, unlocked several of the bad guys, unlocked some of Batman's suits and Robin's suits, then I'll be able to use some of the other weapons they've got. I'll be able to change into the Joker or the Riddler and get into areas which are reserved for them. Now, I honestly can't remember whether this one, because this is the first Lego Batman game, is the... Oh dear, I must have been too close to the explosion. Is the one where you play through the maps twice, once as Batman and once as the bad guys. I think it's probably Lego Batman 2 that allowed you to do that. Alright, I need to get onto another platform to be able to get past there. Can I get up there? No. You got a limited amount of camera control with the right stick, but not very much. Okay, I think I'll just go on from here. Sort that out later. The orange handles can only be moved by special strong characters. Things like Clayface, and I think Batman might actually have a suit which lets you move those. I can't remember. The bad guys really don't take a lot to kill. If you manage to kill a lot of them, you actually like get a multiplier. Although I forget how the multiplier actually works. So yeah, these things are glass, and you can't destroy them until you've got some sonic gun thing of Batman's that you unlock later on. Ooh. Catwoman. Meow. There's these bits, you can't get past those, the slimy bits, until I think you've unlocked something of Robin's, something like that. I said, it's been a while since I played this. Only thing I always remember is smashy smashy and get all the studs. There's a gauge up at the top as well, which you can see slowly filling with yellow. If you fill it with yellow, I think you get like True Hero or something like that on this particular level. One of the sort of completion steps would be to get all the levels with True Hero unlocked. That's why you got a smashy smashy. Oh fuck, that blue thing went. If you just tap in the X button, it sort of hits anything that's close enough. So it's almost like an auto target. And if there's nothing in range, it'll twat the other character. So let's beat Robin to death. They're cheating, they've got guns. There's a variety of these weird coloured bricks that are lying around as well. That's again something that I can't do anything about yet, but I'll be able to do something about later. That's a special suit of Robin's where you get to hoover up things. Love the fact that these things are, you know, effectively little Lego toys. You know, that you could actually make out of Lego if you were so inclined. Oh, I hit True Hero status, I hadn't noticed. Oh, yeah, okay. Ooh, let's get all the studs. And nuts, lost those studs. Oh, boss. Oh, shit. Tell you, I think the fact that this won't run at a higher resolution certainly dates it somewhat badly. Actually, yeah, shit. I remember, I mean, because of course this was, I think I said this, the first time I ever played this was on the Wii, and the Wii was notoriously lower than HD. I mean, it was a real shame that at the time Nintendo hadn't seemed to have the wherewithal to build something that went to that resolution. I think they were just too late, given that the PS3 was the same generation, but the PS3 was HD. And it really, unfortunately, sucked when it came to games like the Lego games. Because, I mean, this hasn't dated particularly well, let's be honest. I'm missing all those lovely studs. That was stupid. So what do I do? Oh yeah, don't forget, I'll just blow him up. So I forget what that is that I've unlocked. Wikipedia actually has a list of Lego video games. I can't remember which came first, this or... Let's have a look. Wow, blow me. There was actually a game in 1995, Lego Fun to Build, on the Sega Pico, which I've never heard of. Lego Island, Loco, Chess, Creator. I think these were the before, obviously, they got into the games. There's all sorts of racing games and things like that. I think it's when did Traveller's Tales, there we go. Okay. Looking at this, this actually puts the Star Wars games ahead earlier than the other games, even Indiana Jones. So this says Lego Star Wars, the video game, was 2005 on the GameCube, PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Maybe it was... Maybe we got Indiana Jones, then went back to Star Wars? Oh, a Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga on the Wii in 2007. Oh, and PlayStation 3, yeah. Yeah, I think that was probably where we got into Star Wars. Because I seem to remember I only played, like, maybe this one and Indiana Jones on the Wii before we moved on to the PS3. And I don't know, I mean, these kinds of controllers, I find these more comfortable than the two Wii controllers with the wand and the little doohickey with the analog stick in. Although I do remember playing this with that, it still feels easier on one of these. Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues. It ranks as 2009. You learn something new every day. Get the blue ones, they're worth more. You can die. Oh, nuts. Missed that. Fuck. Yeah, and there's... I'm trying to remember what my original feel for this game was, whether it was... Because there's lots of this game that really feels more like a sort of combination of the Tim Burton movies and the stuff from the 60s. I think even the later versions of the game never really felt like what was it, Christopher Nolan at all. That's probably a good thing. I don't think a Lego Christian Bale really works for me. Where are they? Smashy, smashy. Even smash things you've actually built, which is always fun. I don't remember doing this the last time I played this. Or at least I did sort of have a bit of a playthrough of this just to sort of remind myself how you actually played it. Aha! That's how you get the destroy the silver bits. So the silver Lego bits you can only blow up if you've got explosives, or apparently you've got vehicle. That's an orange thing, so I can't do anything with that. This thing I think is a Riddler area, so you can't do that until you start the next playthrough or the free play with the Riddler character. What's this do? Probably something to do with that, but I don't know why. What's sparking, so that might mean it's broken? Or why do I do something else? Now, there's one of the slightly odd things about the Batman games is that I think only female characters, or I might have got this wrong, female characters can jump higher than male characters. And there's some areas like that thing there, although I've just managed to get to that, but I can't jump past it, you can only get with high jumping characters, of which neither of these guys are one. I wonder if there's a particular reason for that. So you get these little twisty things. The Batman games are great for like puzzles and things. There's always, you've got to do something to be able to unlock an area, or make it possible for the other character to get somewhere. So Batman there, you could glide across, but Robin can't, so you've got to add the bits onto the bridge so that Robin can. I mean, I suppose I say puzzles. That's a little bit. That's probably giving it a little bit more credit than it's worth, really, because you just can't get past that bit of the game unless you build the right thing. So I suppose if you've it feels a bit linear. I suppose it's not quite as clever as all that. But I suppose the other thing is you've got to give it that a lot of these games are probably pitched towards the kids more than anything else. I don't know if that's fair. Oh yeah, don't fall off the edge. Smashy, smashy. Oh, where's Robin gone? Oh, shit. Yeah. Sometimes there's almost a question of how well the QA might have been done for some of these levels, because there's occasionally some bits which glitch really badly. That's the bit where I'm not the right character for the job. There's various frozen bits which I think you can unfreeze with the right tools or the right weapon. No. Yeah, let's go up that way. Don't think I can get to that bit yet. Very slowly. Very slowly. Oh, fudge. Like I said, QA on some of these levels may have been a bit lacking. Oh, this is going to be fun. Look, all those studs that are just dropping off the side. You don't get those. That's not fair. For those of you who've actually seen the Lego Batman movie, I don't know how well this Robin fits in with the weird little dude from the film. Then again, the Lego movie Batman is a bit of a douche. Certainly the guy from the original Lego movie. With his whole "I'm amazing, I'm Batman," and the whole song. Orphan, no parents. Silly, funny, but he's still a knob. Glorious. Let's freeze someone until they turn to ice and then shatter them. There's something slightly wrong about that. There's a lot of character swapping involved to be able to actually get a hit in on Mr. Freeze. And that's the way that several of the boss battles go, is that you're better off sort of letting him attack one of your characters and then swap into the other one to get the hit in.
Battery low.
Nope. Fortunately, my headphones have just informed me that my battery's low. Might have to curtail this session a bit, but I've got 20 minutes before the day job kicks in. If they last that long, I'll be happy. Yeah, one of the other red bricks, if I remember, is like fast build, so you build the things a lot faster. I didn't remember one of the games. It might be in the Indiana Jones games. I think you could build faster by tapping the B button, maybe. Doesn't seem to work on this one. Oh shit! Nah. There's a lot of infinitely respawning bad guys on these games as well. That's all Batman's doing. Beating up a wall, apparently. Silly Batman. Okay, so I can destroy the cannon, but not the pump thingy. That makes no sense. Well, that's not really very fair. Very silly. Yeah, if there's one thing these games got, it's humour, and they are very silly and very funny. No shit. So these are more things I can unlock if I go back and play them in free play. Although I haven't unlocked all of the suits yet, so probably best off waiting until we've done that. Yeah, I don't think I quite made that, did I? No. That's all based on the number of studs you collect, and once you get one of the stud multipliers going, then you've got you get pretty much true hero within like a few seconds of starting a level. So as you could argue, that's a Lego Tommy Lee Jones. I think that's now got to be, you know, at the pinnacle of one's sort of celebrity career is being immortalised as a Lego figure. Oh. This is just the same sort of smashy, but pretty much just destroying absolutely everything you can find. I think there is an overall point to it, which is to, I think, destroy the Riddler tricks. I can't remember why you wanted to, oh yeah, now I remember, yes, you capture the bad guys' vehicles and then drag them underneath the police helicopter, thus disabling stroke capturing it. And you've sort of got this auto-firing infinite bullets thing. Okay, I've done everything. Okay. There's really no sort of reason not to keep firing, so just hold the button down. At least in this one, you don't really have to worry as much about like getting to the studs, because it's more or less they just add on to your total. Okay, I don't know where I've got to pull this to, but it's not over here then. Now, poo. Oh, it's not over that way either. One down of three. Come here, you blasted thing. Before I get the other one, I think I'm going to try and get all the smashables, collectibles on this particular area. Hoping I can get around to that other section. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh shit, I missed that. Yeah, these little black thingies equate to, I think it's a certain amount of pieces on a little Lego building that each level has associated with it. And that's all part of the completion percentage again, is like get all of the little black doohickeys for every level. You can only do this by driving over it in the Riddler-mobile or whatever vehicle it is that he's got. A van, I think. That's probably another specific vehicle, so let's ditch all these. Let's go find the last vehicle we're going to capture. Where is it? Oh, that one to collect. Okay, so there's another Riddler vehicle around somewhere which I've got to destroy, capture and whatnot. Where the hell is it? Well, colour me fucking weird and stupid, but I ain't seen a pegging thing. Okay, well, we captured two. This feels a little bit broken. In that I can't capture something if it isn't here. Well, seriously, it's not here, guys. I'm guessing it's fucking glitched. Okay, don't get that at all. try it again. Yeah. So let's try it again. Smashy, 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 bang, bang, blow. Again, the gun on this thing seems to auto-target, so it's not as if you have to put much effort into this. The other thing is that the sort of bad guys don't really represent much of a threat either. So there's definitely 3 of them. Okay, let's try and do this one a bit quicker maybe. Get the bleeding things while I see them. Okay, so there's one down. There's 2. So the next one I see, I'm bloody well capturing. Oh, there it is. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just didn't come down here. Oh. I have to say that Tim Burton's Batmobiles were fucking ludicrous. Okay, let's try and get all the smashies and collectibles. Oh, good. Given that I've got to come back here with other vehicles that to get to some of the other areas. I think this is the same thing, only... Oh, you sod. Only you got to do it 3 times. Something in the power 3s. Everything has to be done 3 times. You have to hit the boss in Zelda 3 times. You have to do such and such 3 times. It's always 3 times. It's like he just hangs around here, so it's not actually very hard to... No, I died. I seem to remember he was much more fun in Lego Batman 2. Two-Face. They all seem a little bit meh in this first one. Right. It's just hit 9 o'clock. It's time for my day job to start, so maybe complete this another day. Well, I'll carry on with this another day. I don't think I'm going to finish it in another session. Another little look back into the dark ages of gaming. I say dark ages, I mean this is what, 10 years old? 10 years, Jesus. And that counts, I suppose, to an extent as retro gaming, but it's all good, clean fun. It's all good laugh. Oh well. As usual, enjoy your week, guys. Enjoy your days. And I will be back some of the morning, probably tomorrow.